Today I fucked up by subscribing to my roommate's adult content site. Me, 24M, and my roommate, 23M, are best friends and have lived together the past few years. As a broke college grad, he made an adult content account, you can guess the site, about a year ago. He asked my opinion beforehand, and I thought it was a little weird. But figured, whatever, because it didn't really impact me. Admittedly, I've been curious about his content for the last few months, simply because I've been shocked by the amount of money he's made. Well, I caved and decided to temporarily sub just to see, and was absolutely shocked to see multiple videos characterized as his roommate's bedroom. Surely enough, there he is masturbating in my room on my bed. As far as I can tell, he is not completely naked in my bed, and I assume he is otherwise mindful of keeping it clean. But just the fact that he's been doing that in my room really grosses me out. There's also videos of him performing sexual acts in our living room, which is bad enough. But my bedroom really crosses the line. I want to confront him, but I feel incredibly weird telling him that I subscribed. But obviously I also don't want to let this keep going on. Honestly, really wish I just never subscribed and could continue to live in ignorance. Too long did not read. Let curiosity get the best of me, and unintentionally discovered that my roommate has been filming sex acts in my bedroom. ETA. The app came with traditional bedroom doors that only lock from the inside. I never thought to have an outside lock considering he isn't a random dude. We lived together for most of college, and I never had an issue. ETA 2. I talked to two of our friends about it, who agreed I can tell my roommate that the three US were drunk and subscribed together as a joke. At least that way it relieves some of the awkwardness. I know my roommate won't really care in theory, but the whole thing still felt weird confessing individually. ETA 3. I assume all these comments about cum in my sheets and splitting the money are jokes. But just to be clear, I have no reason to believe he's finishing in my sheets. He's doing this for money, not for some weird kink. Secondly, IDC about the money and these videos make up a seemingly insignificant portion of his account. Demand a cut of the money for using your room for starters. Create your own and wank in his room and see how long it takes the users to figure it out and tell him. Just leave him an invoice in your room, on your bed for the use of your space. You don't need to tell him how you know. Sounds like he owes you money. Realistically though, your options at this point are to either move out or join in. I advise you move out, because things will not go back to normal between you two even if you padlock your door. I mean, talk to him about it? Hey man, I checked out your OnlyFans out of curiosity and you made some videos in my room. That's not cool, man. I can't imagine, if he gave you all the details you need to find him on OnlyFans, that he's going to be bent out of shape about you checking it out. The weirdest part of this is that nobody else subbed is going to know if it was really his roommate's bedroom, so he could have just used his own room and pretended? Today I fucked up by purchasing an adult toy with terrible plain packaging. I am unsure if this is a "today I fucked up" or a LWIFUBSIMAETWCIACT. Last week I fucked up by setting in motion an event that would culminate in a conclusion today. But today was the problem day. Last week I purchased an adult toy for myself. One of those automatic masturbators, the one that mechanically moves a toy up and down to do the thing. I got the missed delivery card, and popped by after work the following day, excited to have a Christmas-long weekend to enjoy the fruits of my $400 purchase. When I arrived at the post office to collect, a very cute girl at the counter suggested I should meet her by the rear entrance where large packages are dropped off. It shouldn't have been that large, but I went around. I soon found out why. She was a little red in the face when she said that the packaging my item was in was poor, and had mostly fallen away to reveal an, she stuttered, item of adult nature. I immediately went white as a ghost as she handed me the box. A very thin cardboard box was all that sat between the toy and the world from seeing it, and conveniently the part that was torn up and only taped back with clear tape was the bit with the titties and the photo of the toy vagina. She said she thought I would appreciate not carrying it through the packed pre-Christmas rush in the office itself. She was right. I said something about appreciating her discretion, and hightailed it out of there. I'll need to find a new post office. Too long did not read. I bought an adult toy and a bunch of people saw it. I think you need to stick with the same post office personally. Haha, most people would just hand it over the desk and send you on your way, but they made sure they were discreet about it. You missed your opportunity to say, I appreciate it. It's been rough since my wife, who was my childhood sweetheart, died in an accident while we were building orphanages in Africa. And I don't have much time to date between running my Fortune 500 company and doing volunteer work at the Children's Cancer Hospital. When will your foos end? This looks like something that would happen to me, haha, but seriously, why it wasn't in a different box? That should be the case to protect the client privacy. That's nothing. I used to unload ULDs for USPS at PHX and on 2 separate occasions while doing destination sort. I found my hand firmly gripping the shaft of a dildo wrapped in a single layer of tape, no other packaging, barcode placed plainly on the balls. Today I fucked up by agreeing to his and hers waxing. I did it and then she cancelled. I've been asking my girlfriend to go fully bald down there for a while. She refuses, saying it will hurt too much and she doesn't fancy it. She does get waxed though into a strip. Sorry, can't remember what all the names are, so I couldn't imagine it could be much worse. Anyway, she agreed as a one-off if I got manscaped. Couldn't really refuse, so I did it. It hurt like hell. OMFG. I couldn't believe it. It was also a woman doing it, not embarrassing at all. Then girlfriend came back from her appointment, with the same style as normal. Said she decided against it at the last minute. I meanwhile am sore, embarrassed and semi-bald. I guess I'm not going to get my way, too long did not read. I got waxed so girlfriend would go fully bare, then she changed her mind. Good on you for going through with it. Men shouldn't ask that of women without going through it as well. Ha. My wife did something similar, convincing me to do permanent removal together so it becomes easier to clean each other up in later life if required. The sessions were quite painful at first. Turns out I was being subjected to high laser power and most of my hair growth has been suppressed after 4 sessions. Meanwhile, the wife has been undergoing low power laser and even after 10 sessions she still retains regular growth. Still, I am enjoying the bald look. LMFAO, you deserved that 100%. As a veteran of many Brazilians, who has now graduated to laser removal, I can tell you from experience that leaving the landing strip makes a huge difference. It's not called the horseshoe of hell for no reason. There is either nothing here or just this link. She told you no. Why you keep asking? Today I fucked up by spending over $100 on troll dolls for Christmas. My brother and his wife had a baby 2 years ago, and due to COVID, I just met her in September and this will be the first Christmas I see my new niece. In late November, my brother and his family were at our new house as we're getting ready to decorate for Christmas, and my niece quickly took a liking to a Santa Claus troll doll my wife has had since childhood. Basically a troll doll with a white beard and a Santa suit. She really seemed to love it. When she picked it up I said, "It's a troll doll," and she quickly imitated saying, "Troll. Papa Troll." Seems like basically anything with white hair, or old men in general, are papas to her, which is what she calls my dad, her grandfather. Flash forward to a couple weeks ago and I am talking with my sister-in-law and I ask what I should get my niece for Christmas. She said she was really into the Papa Troll, absolutely loved it, wouldn't stop talking about it. So I thought, great, I'll get some troll dolls and it will make a nice, personal gift for one of my new favorite people. Now I'm a bit of a weirdo in that I'll always do a fair amount of research, yes, even for a 2-year-old's gift. Without turning this into a lesson on troll doll history, I'll give a brief summary. In short, they were a fad 70 years ago, then after the fast was over, copyright ran out, and a bunch of companies started making cheap knockoff troll dolls. 30 years ago the copyright was reinstated? And official troll dolls came out, which maybe killed the whole fad. And then finally about 10 years ago, it appears they made an animated film and rebooted the dolls. I think that's right, but here's the article if you really care. Anyway, trying to find new, real, troll dolls that looked like the ones I remember as a kid, and ones that look like the Papa Troll I have, was difficult. The new ones that look like that are clearly poorly made knockoffs. The other new trolls look like the ones from the movie, and don't really resemble the ones I am familiar with. Now I could have just bought some of those trolls, but I'm an idiot, so I decided to seek out some real, official, vintage troll dolls for a 2-year-old girl. So I went on eBay, and managed to find someone selling 4 dolls, including a Papa Troll, Santa, in the UK. I'm in Canada. With taxes and shipping, had to pay a bit extra to get it for Christmas. It was $130. Way too much to spend on something she literally played with for 5 minutes, and for a 2-year-old, but IDC. So here is the fuck up. I was talking to my brother last night and I told him what I got his daughter. He said something along, "Oh okay, that's weird." I explained to him how she saw the doll at our house, and how his wife had told me that she wouldn't stop talking about it. He said he didn't know anything about it, but okay, whatever. I was a little deflated by this, not gonna lie. I started thinking it was a waste of money, and that I could have got her something she was more interested in. Little did I know just how much a waste of money it was, until this morning, when my sister-in-law calls me, dying laughing. I guess my brother talked to her about it and told her I spent $130 on troll dolls, including the Santa one. Through what I can assume are tears, she manages to let me know that their daughter isn't into Paw Patrol, she likes Paw Patrol, a TV show about a dog that solves murders or something. She assures me that my niece will probably still like my gift, and that this is the best gift I could have got her, my but fuck. Too long did not read. I thought my niece liked a Paw Patrol doll she found at my house, but she actually just likes Paw Patrol, and I spent $130 on troll dolls she definitely doesn't care about. A TV show about a dog that solves murders or something, is what really did it for me. This is one of the most wholesome and actually interesting stories I've read on this sub in a while. Nice mess up. I'm sure the niece will laugh at that when she's old enough to understand. I'm laughing so much. You did a good thing. It might have been nice if they explained this much sooner, I'll say. But now you have a fun story. Did your Sil call on the homophone? A TV show about a dog that solves murders or something. Mate, what kind of shows were you watching as a toddler? But thanks for a good chuckle. I know you're a $100 poorer, but I'm impressed by your dedication to getting your niece a good Xmas present. Aw, you're still awesome for putting so much effort into it. I bet you can recoup a decent chunk reselling on eBay. Sure, there are collectors out there driving up the price up $130.